Welcome back to another episode of Dreaded and Abroad. I'm your gracious host, Kimo Sach. And on this episode, I'm going to be recapping my 10-day excursion to Europe, and I'm going to try to knock it out in under 3 to 5 minutes. Let's get it. Greece recap. First, let's start with the no-brainers. Food, views, beaches, hospitality, off the hook. I'm not even gonna get on that really good. One thing I will say about the food is they have a whole nother definition of Greek salad, Caesar salad. You're in Greece. They're amazing. Definitely try one. The brainers, the things you want to think about. Ferries, hopping around from island to island, peninsula to peninsula on a ferry seems like a good idea until you gotta go pretty far. Just because it seems like the oceans aren't rough, they may be. The diversity. You're not gonna see a lot of black people out there. It's just not. Good thing is, a lot of them are taught English in middle school, English school, elementary school. I don't know what school. A lot of them are taught English all the time they're growing up. So if you know how to say thank you, efaristo, you're welcome, parakalo, and bye, adio, you are fine. The heat. If you go during the summertime, trust you're never gonna be as close to the equator, no matter wherever you're going, than this. It's hot, cover up. I'm recommending SPF 100. Check the link in the comment below if you don't know where to find it. Two other things, the cost and Ubers. That euro's not to be trifled with. 20 euros is the equivalent of $22.50 in US denomination. Go out there prepared to spend moolah because it's not cheap. There are no Ubers. Just didn't work out there. They still have cabs and what they consider taxis and buses. That's gonna be your main source of transportation the whole time while you're out there. We went to 3 separate islands or peninsulas or combinations thereof. We went to Athens, Mykonos, and Santorini in that order. First place we stopped when we got to Greece was Athens. And I'm just gonna tell you my experiences. We stopped at a couple of strip clubs because we had to see what Athens nightlife was about. And the strip clubs out there just wasn't my cup of tea. It was really no women on stage dancing. There was no way to tip them. Their way of you tipping them was to buy them a drink, and each drink was 30 euros or 35 and up euros. And you can do the conversion on that if 20 euros equals $22.50. So huge turn off for me. I don't recommend going to the strip clubs in Athens. Went to the beach, and the beaches was really nice. I think all of the beaches in Greece are nice. The heat though, unless you're by a beach in Athens, the heat was oppressive. It was dumb hot out there. If you're into sightseeing and you're really into Greek mythology, you definitely gotta go sightseeing. They have a lot of tours set up that'll drive you around. They got buses you can get on and off. You can buy a day pass. They'll take you all around to see all the sights, and they'll bore you with all of the Greek mythology that you want, that your little heart can contain the entire time while you're there. Then we caught a ferry to Mykonos. The things that stood out in Mykonos to us were ATVs. Each taxi out in Mykonos was around 30 euros one way. So we spent 70 euros one day for ATVs, and that was our main source of transportation. That was very fun. We went to a spot called Super Paradise Beach. Like I said, the beaches were phenomenal. If you're in Mykonos, one thing you must do is eat at Nicholas Taverna. Their food was amazing. It's a family-run business. They don't gouge you with prices. Definitely gotta go to Nicholas Taverna. And another reason why we got the ATVs is we found out there are only something like 29 to 30 taxis total in Mykonos. Then we caught a ferry to Santorini. The things that stood out in Santorini was definitely Thera. That was the nightlife. We walked from where we were at Volcano View Hotel. It was about a 30-minute walk. I do recommend catching a cab back, but you can definitely walk up if you want to see the sights. We went to a black sand beach. I don't really know the name of the black sand beach. I just know it was by JoJo's Summer Beach House or Summer Beach Bar. And if you get the JoJo's, you're going the right way. The rockier the black sand is, the cheaper the beach is gonna be, the older the people gonna be. The smoother the black sand, the more expensive, the younger the people get. Definitely check out JoJo's. And last but not least, we had a few questions from the internet, so let's just jump into that. My man Live said, did you come across any Black history there? Honestly, no. The few black people I saw were from the US, and we didn't talk about anything Black history related, and nothing about Black history came up. Andrew Williams asked, what did they think about Trump and our international policies? The consensus was they think Trump's a racist and he's a jerk and a bully, and they called him an asshole a few times. We didn't talk about any international policies other than that. From Teresa Gordon, top 3 must-do activities. Explore nightlife and eat souvlaki, for sure. Catch the view of Athens from Mount Lycabettus. It's a restaurant up there, but they're so overpriced it's not worth it. And go to a recommended spot to watch a Santorini sunset. Anything you wish you knew before you went? Yeah, I wish I knew Scorpios, which is a major tourist attraction out there, was only open on certain days. That's like Tuesdays and Thursdays. So we actually miss Scorpios. I wish I knew that washcloths wasn't a big thing out there. They don't got washcloths. So bring your own washcloths, because that's a big thing for Black people. And the third and final thing is, even though ferries seem like the cheapest way to jump from island to island, I would very so much recommend that if you're catching a ferry that's longer than 2.5 hours, you pay the extra money to take a flight, because they're often delayed, they're often running late or canceled, and the seas be so rough at times that it's just not an enjoyable experience, and everybody gets sick on the boat. So yeah, if you're thinking about catching a cruise or a ferry from Santorini to Athens, don't. That's my time to the next time. Kimosachi. Out.